Hi, this is CK Education, and today I want to talk about SAT and test optional schools. I get this question, well, since a lot of the colleges, especially during the pandemic, are going test optional, that's great. I don't have to take the SAT, do I? I mean, what's the use of taking the SAT? Well, a lot of students, in fact, I read somewhere that more students have taken the SAT. That number hasn't gone down. In fact, maybe it's gone up a little bit during the pandemic. Some of my students have gone to other states to take it. Now, very recently, because of the vaccination and everything, people are now taking it in their local areas, and my students will. In fact, today, March 13th, is SAT test day, and so some of my students are taking them as I speak. No, they're probably done with it now. But the reason students are taking them is that you can use this strategically. Just because they're test optional doesn't mean they don't want to see it. It's more that if you didn't have the opportunity to take the SAT, then they're saying it's okay, you can still apply to our school. Now, keep in mind that schools are businesses. They're not really saying this out of the goodness of their hearts. They're saying this because they want more kids to apply, period. They just want more kids to apply. Why would schools want more and more kids to apply? Because when more kids apply to the schools, the number of kids that they can select, that they can accept in any given year is pretty fixed. But the more people you have applying, the percentage of students that you accept goes down. And so when that goes down, you look like a more selective schools. Some schools over the years have even been caught cheating about these numbers. So this selectivity thing is very important for schools. Every school wants to look like they're very selective, but this is one of the reasons why they want more and more and more and more kids to apply, even if they know they can't take all of them. Okay. So with test optional schools and the SAT, you take the SAT, and I tell my students, especially this year when they're applying, if you did really well in the SAT, submit the SAT scores to those schools for which your score is higher than average. But for the schools in which your scores are maybe a little bit below average, you don't submit them. And you want to use it strategically like that. You shouldn't make it into an all or nothing proposition. I'm going to submit it to all the schools, or I'm not going to submit it to any of the schools. You want to use it carefully and strategically. Now, remember, though, you want to go to College Board, and you got to go to College Board and sign in and then have your scores sent. They don't automatically get sent. So make sure you do that. But this is how you want to use SAT with test optional schools, especially during the pandemic. I think in 2022, they'll probably, for the most part, go back to normal. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm CK at CK Education. Thanks for watching. And until my next video, I hope you stay well.